sonidos de los bueyes del matadero.
Ahora, empecemos.
¡Bombas fuera!
Welcome back to Harbour Unboxed, Unboxing Boxes Part 2. So, if you missed Part 1, I'll link that down in the video description. You can go watch that first if you want. You don't really need to watch Part 1 before watching Part 2. It's just more unboxing of boxes. Nothing too technical about it, just a bit of fun. And we left off with the Noble Chair's chair. So apparently there's a chair in here. It is, well, I'll try and turn this around. It's very heavy. I don't actually know. 30 kilograms. I must be getting weak in my old age. It feels heavier than 30. I would have guessed at least 40. Maybe it's just because it's so big and awkward. So, this is their Epic Series AMG Patronus Formula 1 Edition. So, you know, if I can't have an AMG, I can at least have an AMG chair. That's my thought process there. So, they say not to open the box with a box cutter or a knife, because people just dig in and cut the chair, but we'll go gently. You know, we're professionals here, so we should be fine. I open it up and I cut the chair in half. Put the weapon down. Ooh, it looks nice. Looks really nice. So it looks like we've got a nice aluminium part of the base anyway. There's the AMG Patronus headrest. Very fancy indeed. What is this, lumbar support? We've got a sort of a picture there of the F1 car. Very cool indeed. A little box here with probably wheels or something. Accessories. 3-point harness. Alright, now we're starting to get to the heavy stuff. And yeah, I know I need to get a top-down camera, but don't have one set up yet. Gotta lift out the base. Alright. There we go. Oh, hit the mic. That probably didn't sound great. And the last bit here. So I think the way we'll do this is, I'll put it together off camera, because it won't take long. And I'll provide some B-roll of what it looks like. And of course you will see it in future videos, which will be good. So putting it together is extremely quick and easy. You can certainly do it solo, but if you have someone to help hold the backrest while you screw it in, that'll make the installation dead easy. Overall, the chair is very comfortable with a reasonable degree of adjustment, especially for the armrests. I personally use the Ergo Human as my desk chair, and to be honest, it's kind of in a different league as far as, you know, ergonomics and comfort go, but it also doesn't hug you the same way a racing style chair does, so it's probably a bit of a personal preference thing. I have already sat in this chair for 2 hours for gaming, which I did outside with that Power Station powered PC thing in the last, well, part 1 of the Unboxing Boxes episode 61, and it was very comfortable. I do think it looks quite amazing, very elegant for a racing style seat, and I'm very much sold on the AMG brand tie-in. PC Case Gear is selling this chair for $750 Australian, which is certainly very pricey, but I believe you can get basically the same design without the Merc branding for about $150 less. So if you're not a big F1 fan, that might be the way to go. So that was a bit different. First time I've ever put together a chair on the Unboxing Boxes series, but I actually have 2 more of them to do. So Tim and I'll have one of those each when we do the Q&A, probably later this month, and then I'll have a spare one to go over in the desk area. So that's very cool. Thank you very much to Noble Chairs for setting those over. Very much like those AMG edition chairs. Now, we have, oh, this is actually, I don't remember this being so heavy. We have a box here from MSI. And if you watched part 1, we had quite a few boxes from MSI. They've been sending over a lot of products as of late. And I don't know what we've got here, but it's heavy. Normally the boxes aren't that heavy from MSI. Okay. No clues yet. Oh. Oh. Well, that would explain why it was so heavy. It is the Z690 Godlike. The Godlike boards are usually pretty overkill, pretty crazy. This one takes it to a whole nother level. So to give you an idea of just how ridiculous this box is, what do we got here? Here is the Z690 Gaming Edge Wi-Fi box for a direct comparison. And then even something like the X570 Aorus Extreme. This is a big motherboard box, or at least it was. So almost the same width. The Godlike's a bit wider, but yeah. So this is probably bigger than my first monitor box. So we've established that the box is bloody big. Let's have a look at what's inside here. Try not to break anything. So that's what you're greeted with when you open this up. A little bit overwhelming, this. Wow, that has got to be... It's got to be the heaviest, or certainly one of the heaviest boards. Probably the heaviest board I've ever picked up for a sort of mainstream platform. Usually the high-end Threadripper builds, or boards rather, they're quite heavy, but this thing is right up there. Full backplate, pretty stacked I/O, and yeah, not even sure what to make of this. So it comes with some Kingston Beast, DDR5 memory, 5200, CL40, 32GB kit. That's cool. At least, I guess, they're ensuring that you get DDR5 memory with it, so that's good. And there's just a whole heap of stuff in here. It's just a lot of stuff. Oh, so it also comes with a liquid cooler. So it comes with the Core Liquid S360, which we've already looked at and used, and it's an absolutely amazing liquid cooler. So this is pretty similar to what reviewers got for day one reviews. They didn't get this board. They probably got the Unify, which is also an awesome board. But basically, this is kind of like almost a review kit for, you know, high-end consumers. So you get the insane Godlike motherboard, you get the liquid cooler that the reviewers got, and you get the same Kingston Fury Beast memory that reviewers got. So that's pretty neat. I'll probably just provide some B-roll shots of this, see if I can light up the RGB and all that, and I won't go too into what the board has in terms of features and all that sort of stuff, because I think what we're going to have to do is a build with this board. Hopefully in the next month or two. So I'd like to actually build myself a dedicated gaming PC now that I have the space in here. Previously I had room for my office PC, my work/gaming PC, and then 2 test systems. Now I've got room for that, plus 2 more test systems, plus my server, plus another dedicated PC. And since a lot of the Floatplane and Patreon members have asked me to start playing games with them, streaming, all that sort of stuff, I think in 4 to 8 weeks, I should build myself a gaming/streaming PC and start doing that. So streaming games once a week or something like that. That could be a lot of fun. You know, open it up to everyone to watch, but play with like Patreon and Floatplane members and friends and stuff like that. So I think this could be a good basis for my gaming / streaming PC. So let me know what you guys think about that. If you want to see this thing in a crazy build, maybe one of those cases where you can have like a full-size ATX board such as this, along with a mini ITX board, and have 2 PCs in the one case, because I could use the mini ITX PC as the streaming PC with a different internet connection, because my internet's not great out here, and then this one with a different internet connection for gaming on. So that's pretty exciting. I think that could be a mega fun build project. So yeah, that's going to do it for this one. But yeah, crazy board, absolutely overwhelming, that one. Also, I have to start doing some gaming now that I've got gaming chairs. I'm officially a gamer now. That's how that works. Another box. So to get what we've got to get through here is that box. We've got whatever's in that box and that one, and then that will be a wrap. So just 3 more boxes to get through, and we're done for unboxing boxes for a month or so, until we get a heap of other things to look at. So what do we have here? Absolutely no idea what this is, but I imagine it'll become quite clear in a second. Oh, more EK gear. Okay, I didn't know we had more EK gear to check out. That's awesome. So this, I actually did request from EK to test out that MSI motherboard. This. So, yeah, I requested this from EK so that I could use it to put this in a build and test this. I was actually thinking maybe I'd use this for my streaming PC gaming build thing, but yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Should I use this board or that monstrosity? Anyway, this has to be tested regardless. Maybe I'll lay that down so it doesn't all fall out and make a mess. And I'll be using this, which is the EK Quantum Power Kit DRGB P240. So basically, that means it's got some cool RGB stuff, and it has a 240mm radiator. We'll quickly have a look. This is like a tent. It's all packed, all neat and nice, and once you take it all out, you're never going to get it back in the same way that it came. It'll never be the same again. So we have various fittings, accessories. Gotta have accessories. Looks like reservoir mount stuff, PSU switch for testing, some cryo fuel clear. Oh, a neat little tube cutting tool. Okay. Huh, that's cool for topping up the reservoir. So that's probably pump plus reservoir. We have some RGB cabling, some tube, flexi tube. So that's good. EK loop accessories. What do we got here? Some cryo fuel die packs. So we get, what do they actually give you? Okay, so they give you some colors there, which is cool. Couple of RGB 120mm fans to go on the 240mm radiator. It's quite a lot of stuff in here. See what? This is why I said it's like a tent, because you unpack it all and it's gonna be difficult. You gotta play Tetris to get it all back. And we get the same water block, I think, that we looked at just before. So the Quantum Velocity 2 water block that we've already looked at, which looks like a really awesome block, but we probably won't be using it for at least this initial testing, because we're using the monoblock, or like the, I don't know what you call it, like a hybrid monoblock. It's probably a lot more practical than regular monoblock. It makes it a lot easier for changing CPUs or diagnosing issues rather than have to pull the whole bloody board apart.
Vivir es luchar. Jinx a secas.
Rebotemos. Colgadnos de los bueyes del matadero. llamar. Recuperaré lo que es mío. Mi venganza será sangrienta.
¡Vamos allá!
Sé lo que me hago.
Estos pringaos no saben cuándo retirarse.
Recuperaré lo que es mío.
Manos a la obra.
Esto sí que es divertido. ¡Vamos allá!
¿Quieres perder el plan que me acabo de inventar?
Okay, now I'm wet.
Empieza la fiesta.
Todo es parte del plan que me acabo de inventar.
Aquí puedo cambiar las cosas.
Alguien está a punto de salir herido.
¡Sigue mi voz!
Saborea la miseria. El escenario está listo.
Estos pringaos no saben cuándo retirarse.
Jinx, a secas.
Es hora de la glotonería. Colgadlos de los muelles del matadero.
Bla. Empecemos con los tiros.
Es hora de pagar tu deuda.
Siempre estoy preparado.
Jinx, a secas.
mejor defensa soy yo. Exijo un entrante.
Aquí puedo cambiar las cosas.
Jinx. Jinx. A secas.
Siempre estoy preparado.
Esta vez me he superado.
Me espera un banquete.
Los imperios siempre aspiran a más.
Aquí puedo cambiar las cosas.
Esta vez me he superado.
Manos a la obra.
Saborea la miseria. Exijo un entrante.
Pies rápidos, gatillo rápido.
No tires del rabo.
Pies rápidos, gatillo rápido.
El escenario está listo.
Saborea la miseria.
Yo gano y tú pierdes. Los imperios siempre aspiran a más.
Colgadlos de los bueyes del matadero.
Me espera un banquete. Es hora de pagar tu deuda.
Empecemos con los tiros.
Por algo las órdenes